Now we are going to apply quotient rule in getting the derivative of the given functions. So the formula for getting the derivative of a quotient in the form f of x over g of x this is equal to the derivative of the numerator f of x times the denominator g of x, and then derivative of the denominator, so minus the derivative of the denominator g of x times the numerator f of x, and then all over the denominator g of x raised to 2. So for our first example, we have f of x is equal to x raised to 5 plus 1 over 7x cubed minus 2. So let us get its derivative. So we have f prime of x, this is equal to, so using the quotient rule for getting the derivative, so we first need to write the derivative of the numerator, x raised to 5 plus 1, and then we multiply this with 7x cubed minus 2, our denominator, minus the denominator, the derivative of the denominator, which is again 7x cubed minus 2, times the numerator, which is x raised to 5 plus 1. And then all over the denominator, 7x cubed minus 2, and then we raise that to 2. So we proceed. The derivative of x raised to 5 plus 1 is 5x raised to 4. We multiply that with 7x cubed minus 2, and then minus derivative of 7x cubed minus 2 is 21 x squared, and then we multiply this with x raised to 5 plus 1 all over, again we square our denominator 7x cubed minus 2. Now we simplify the numerator. We multiply 5x to the 4th to 7x cubed minus 2. We have 35x raised to 7 minus 10x raised to 4. And then we also distribute negative 21x squared to x to the 5th plus 1. We have negative 21x raised to 7 minus 21x squared all over. We have 7x cubed minus 2 quantity raised to 2. And then we combine similar terms. We combine 35x raised to 7 and negative 21x raised to 7. That gives us 14x raised to 7, and then we just copy negative 10x raised to 4 and negative 21x squared. And then we just copy the denominator. We have 7x cubed minus 2 and then quantity raised to 2. So the derivative of f of x equals x to the 5th plus 1 over 7x cubed minus 2 is 14x raised to 7 minus 10x raised to 4 minus 21x squared all over 7x cubed minus 2 quantity raised to 2. Now we proceed to our second example. We have f of x is equal to 8x squared over 2x squared plus 3x plus 11. Now the derivative using quotient rule will be, so we first need to get the derivative of the numerator 8x squared, and then we multiply this with the denominator 2x squared plus 3x plus 11. And then we have minus, this time the derivative of the denominator 2x squared plus 3x plus 11, and then we multiply this with the numerator 8x squared all over 2x squared plus 3x plus 11, and then raised to 2. Now, the derivative of 8x squared is 16x. We multiply that to 2x squared plus 3x plus 11 minus, so the derivative of 2x squared plus 3x plus 11 is 4x plus 3, and then we multiply that to 8x squared. We copy 2x squared plus 3x plus 11, and then we raise that to 2. So next we multiply 16x and 2x squared plus 3x plus 11. So this gives us 32x cubed. And then we have 48x squared. And then 16x plus 11 gives us 176x. And then for the next term, we have 4x times 8x squared. This is 32x cubed. And then positive 3 times 8x squared is 24x squared. All over 2x squared plus 3x plus 11 and then raised to 2. So we just combine similar terms. So 32x cubed, when we combine that with 32x cubed, but we need to subtract them, so that leaves us with 0. And then we have 48x squared minus 24x squared. This is equal to 24x squared. And then we have plus 176x all over the square of 2x squared plus 3x plus 11. So now the derivative of 8x squared over 2x squared plus 3x plus 11 is 24x squared plus 176x all over the square of 2x squared plus 3x plus 11, and this was obtained using quotient rule.